Hi guys, welcome to Traveler's Tales by Uncle Chan. We have another potentially tragic situation involving a Singaporean adventurer. It has been 4 days now and search and rescue operations are still underway for a Singaporean trekker after he went missing in the Everest region of Nepal since the 28th of September. Now, the missing trekker has been identified as Mr. Harry Tan, who is a lecturer in the Physical Education and Sports Science Department at the National Institute of Education, NIE. Now, initially, there was some confusion about whether he was on the Everest Base Camp trek, but later articles confirmed that he was actually on the Free Passes trek. Now, the free passes in this Free Passes trek are Kongma, Chola, and Renjola. Mr. Tan was last seen at Kongma, at about 5,545 meters above sea level. Kongma is the highest of the free passes in the Everest region. Now, one tour company that the journalists at CNA talked to described it as a steep ascent and rugged terrain, and hikers should have a high level of physical fitness and endurance before taking it on. Now, here is an example of clueless and half-hearted journalism. If the folks who wrote the article had bothered to read a little more and watch some videos on YouTube, they would realize that the ascent is not very steep. It's the altitude and the terrain that makes it challenging. Now, before I give my views, a little geographical background. Kongma is one of the three passes between the valleys radiating out from the trekking hub of Namche Bazaar. The most well-trodden path is the Khumbu Valley, which ends where Mount Everest begins. To the east is the Imja Valley, and to the west is the Botekosi Valley. Mr. Tan was probably on a circuit trek starting from Namche Bazaar to cross the three passes and return to Namche Bazaar via another valley. It's a fantastic but very challenging way to experience the Himalayas. I've highlighted the four valleys in four different colors. The three passes in red are Kongma in the east, which straddles between the Imja Valley and the Khumbu Valley, Chola in the middle, which straddles between the Khumbu and the Gokyo Valley, and finally in the west we have the Renjola, which straddles between the Gokyo Valley in green and the Botekosi Valley in blue. It looks intimidating enough on the map, and it's definitely no child's play, being one of the toughest treks in Nepal. All three passes are above 5,000 meters. Chola is often snowbound, and given the wet conditions over the past few days, the other two passes are likely to be snowed in as well. Descending from the pass over loose rocks with snow and ice is always tricky. Now let's focus on Kongma, where Mr. Tan was last seen. Now, the three passes can be done from east to west and vice versa. I'm assuming that this is Mr. Tan's first pass and he's doing it from east to west. On either side of the pass, whether it's the Khumbu Glacier crossing from west to east or from Chukung crossing from east to west, it's completely treeless and lacking in a canopy. Coming out from Chukung, the grasses on the alpine meadow don't even grow more than a few inches. Then it's the Nuptse Glacier with broken rock, gravel and sand. The final part is like an amphitheater. Kongma lies between two trekking peaks, Pokalde and Kongmase. There is absolutely no place to hide from a helicopter or a drone until you reach the settlement of Lobuche or Chukung in the other direction. If you don't find him, then he's not in the area. Simple as that. He could be staying in some hotel anywhere in the 3 or 4 valleys. There is no mobile signal. Let's hope that they find Mr. Tan soon. I would need to write another book if I were to go into all the safety tips in the Himalayas. There are many books and websites out there, but pushing against conventional wisdom are folks like Wim Hof, also known as the Iceman. Now, he had cheated hypothermia numerous times with his dangerous feats. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe in pushing physical limits, but don't go overboard. Stay safe and happy adventuring.